Hello, and welcome back to this video where I fix stuff. So in the last video we got this thing to the point where it would chime, but we couldn't get any video output. And I've been playing with this off camera a little bit, and I think the issue is with the video card. So right now the video card is out. I'm just going to turn this on and we'll put this random disk in the drive. And we'll see what happens. So it turns on, we'll push the disk in. Now, what should happen is this, after it chimes, it'll do some initialization, which is what it's doing now. And once it gets through that, it should try to boot from the disk. And hopefully we'll see that in a few minutes here. See, it tried to boot from the disk and I spit it out. So at least it's getting that far. Now this disk, which I have here, should have Windows System 7 on it. Whether it's bootable or not, I don't know. Let's just see what happens if we stick this one in. It doesn't like that one either. So one of two things could be happening here. One, this disk is not bootable. I did check with my other Macintosh, it does have System 7 on it, but it doesn't guarantee that it's actually bootable. Or the floppy drive is bad, or this is a 800K only floppy drive, which I would be very suspicious of. This is from '89, so I'm sure it would have a 1.44 megabyte floppy drive by then. I could try writing another disk with System 6 that's at 800K and see if that works, but anyway, what happened when I had the video card in is it would never get to this state. So I would put the disk in and it would just hang. It would never ever try to read the disk. So I think there's something wrong with that video card where it could never initialize the video card and get to the point where it would try to boot. But as you can see, without the video card in, it does get to the point where it tries to boot. So I have another video card on order, and hopefully when that gets here, then we can get some video out of this thing. Let me try seeing if I can write a System 6 disk that'll hopefully be bootable, and we can try with that one. It always sounds super cool when you're writing the 800K floppies because of the variable drive speed. So hopefully you're close enough to hear it. And by the way, a double-sided floppy actually means 800K floppy, or for PC people that'd be 720K, the double density. If it wants a 144 megabyte, it'll say high density floppy. So for a minute I was a little confused as to why I wouldn't take my regular floppy disk, and I realized I had to trick it into thinking it was a 800K disk, and you do that just by plugging off the other hole. Yeah, you could have got darker tape, but this will do. That's what this hole on the side, this hole here, tells it whether it's 720K or for Macintosh 800K or 144 megabyte. 720K disks don't have this hole. And then extended density 2.88 megabyte disks have the hole in a different place. So plugging off that hole, you make it think it's double density. So listen, the speed of the ticks will change as it writes. Yeah, that's probably because I'm writing a 800K disk on a 144 megabyte disk, so this may or may not work. Actually, the 800K disks, the double density disks, use a slightly weaker magnetic field to write the disk, so it doesn't always work if you try to overwrite a 1.44 megabyte disk to an 800K or 720K, because when it was written as a 1.44 megabyte disk, it was written with a lot stronger magnetic field. So the weaker magnetic field of the 800K write may or may not override the 1.44 megabyte write. So it's hit or miss. We'll see if it works. I did also make another System 6.0.8 1.4 megabyte disk on this machine. We'll see if that works as well. Okay, so we'll turn this back on. Start with the questionable 800K. I don't expect that to work, but it might. Of course, you don't. I should also know if the floppy drive is good or not. There's quite a bit of dust I cleaned out of it. I don't know, you can't really tell whether the heads are good or not just by looking at them. Didn't like that one. It's the 800K. See if it likes the 1.44 megabyte System 6.0.8. Doesn't seem to like that one either. So maybe the floppy drive isn't any good on this machine then. Anyway, the fact that it at least gets to the point where it can try to boot from the floppy drive is a good sign. I'm sure that the hard drive in here is not going to be any good, so I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to be able to install a system on here once I get a working hard drive, because I'm pretty sure that one is not going to work. But we'll see. So kind of a pointless video today, but so I have to figure something out for these disks. I wonder why I won't read this one. It's very strange. Unless the only thing I think is the drive must be bad then. Doesn't seem to want to read anything. So, oh well. Just want to see if I get this to boot without a screen, but it looks like that's not going to happen. So we'll try and get the screen worked out next, and then figure out what to do about that. I'd have to get a different floppy drive. I'm not sure how common those are. I don't think they're too common, because of course Apple specific, but anyway, we'll see. So this is a kind of a pointless video, but thank you for watching anyway. Put it through the hard drive back in just once and see what happens. So nothing's happening. We got this light plugged in, so that should work. Try sticking a disk in and see if it's doing anything. Yes, it's not even trying to read from the hard drive. So I figured the hard drive wouldn't be any good, though I thought I would at least try and read from it. It's interesting. I wonder why it's not even trying to read from the hard drive. Everything's plugged in, SCSI cable power supply, everything, so obviously power supply's but I didn't even hear it running. Try resetting once. You can hear it either tries to mount the heads or it makes a funny sound. I'm not sure if that's the heads mounting or if that's it struggling to try and mount the heads. They might be stuck. It's not even trying to read from the hard drive. It's definitely to the booting point because it'll read from the floppy drive, but not from the hard drive. So, I guess everything in this computer is broken. probably the most broken computer I've had so far. I think this is the first floppy drive that I've had that, failed in that way, that it just won't read disks properly. Yes, I assume that's what happened. I can't imagine that that's an 800K only. Even if it is 800K only, I did stick these questionable 800K disks back in the PowerBook, and I was able to read them, at least to get a directory listing. So the boot part and the directory listing part should be fine. It looks like this can't even determine that much, so I'm pretty confident that the floppy drive is bad. Looks like the hard drive is bad. It's not even trying to read that. Activity light didn't even blink that I could tell. So I don't think, oh no, it is on. Okay, activity light is on, it's just not doing anything. So at least that's a good sign that it's trying to read from the hard drive. The way I'm looking at it from the top, so it only comes out the front. That's why I didn't notice that. But yeah, it's trying to read from the hard drive, but not having any success. I mean, you can't even hear it. Like, the heads aren't even moving in there. So it's like floppy drive's bad, hard drive's bad, video card's bad. This is definitely the most broken computer I've ever worked on. I've never had a computer where everything is broken. I think this is the first floppy drive I had that failed that way. The last broken floppy drive I think I had was in my Toshiba T3200. And I was actually able to fix that by replacing a surface mount capacitor on it. So that drive's working now, but pretty sure there's nothing I can do at this point. Probably just the heads are worn out or something. I mean, I guess theoretically you could put a scope on the heads and see what kind of signal they're putting out, but I'm not quite sure which signal I'd expect them to be putting out. I have no idea what level that would be going into the head amplifiers. So I think floppy drive, hard drive is going to be a write-off. I got a video card coming, so hopefully with the new video card, we'll at least be able to get a picture, but I think we're going to have to get some more parts before we can actually use this machine. So anyway, like I said, kind of a point in this video, but thank you for watching anyway.